Where would you find a man who's building a 1,000-mile-an-hour car, 20,000 scientists, and a robot that thinks it's Banksy? New Scientist Live. New Scientist is one of Britain's most respected journals. Since 1956, they've been at the forefront of all the latest developments in science and technology. So when they told us about their first ever exhibition, I legged it straight to London's ExCeL Arena. Drones, cybernetic limbs, spacecraft, exoplanetary rovers and even disembodied brains were all present, along with what could soon become the fastest car on Earth. Few British inventions excite me more than this, the 1,000-mile-an-hour project Bloodhound.
This car, you know, equivalent horsepower is 135,000 horsepower. And then we've got an F1 car, and they're, what, 700 to 1,000 horsepower? There's, what, 135 to 150 of those in this car.
135 F1 cars in there. That's absolutely extraordinary. And how does a vehicle, which is basically a jet aeroplane, stay on the ground? Well, the Bloodhound engineers have designed its shape to be aerodynamically neutral. This makes the Bloodhound stay straight and true as it skims across the desert floor, meaning it should, hopefully, not take off when it hits 1,000 miles an hour.
This is to inspire the next generation of scientists, engineers and technicians and mathematicians.
The countdown has begun for its first test run in 12 months' time, and we'll be keeping a keen eye on developments. It's a tour de force of British engineering. From something firmly on the ground, I spotted something for people with their heads in, or should that be above, the clouds. Welcome to the Pulsar Observatory, an observatory that you can put in your garden if you've got a few thousand quid, which might sound like a lot of money, unless, of course, you're obsessed with the night sky, in which something like this has suddenly become accessible. It's small, it's got all kinds of upgrade possibilities. This one's got the kit. That means I can move the top around. I think this is absolutely brilliant. You know, sitting in here with your sandwiches on a cold autumn night, finding whatever it is that you've been searching for. It's so romantic and such a fantastic and simple use of technology. Very cool. And equally impressive were some very creative robots. Merging two of my great loves, street art, graffiti, and robotics. Look at this. It's a robotic graffiti artist, the creation of Daniel, who I'm guessing you're a bit of a street artist yourself.
Yeah, I have a past. I did graffiti for many years.
The Graffitizer takes Daniel's drawings and uses an algorithm, also written by Daniel, to creatively reinterpret his artwork in its own robotic taste. I'd love to have this on my living room wall. Endless robotic graffiti. What a brilliant idea. But can you imagine if it turned out that Banksy was, in fact, a robot? That would be an amazing revelation, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah. The robots on display at the New Scientist event were showing how rapidly the industry is developing. If it wasn't self-driving cars, it was telepresence with remote operation and even a robot cocktail maker. It's the Maker Shaker, and I've got to be honest, I'm quite surprised to say that this stand, with two robots in it making cocktails for visitors, is one of the most popular stands here. Designed by Italian inventor and MIT boffin Carlo Ratti, the Maker Shaker is surely the go-to gadget for all discerning techno booze hounds, and you control it all through your smartphone. What I'm doing is, I'm ordering my drink, using an app, and I'm about to get a robot to make it for me. The Maker Shaker gets you a clean glass, dispenses the spirits, adds any juice or fizzy drinks. Oh, it's getting some ice. Getting the ice. And then adds a garnish. It even lets you know how long it's all gonna take. All very civilized. Yeah, shaken, please. Not stirred. I think this is my drink. There we go. Hey! Thank you. Nice. That's really nice. So the New Scientist Live event really impressed. There was lots of great science and great tech on display. The robots, though, stole the show and will clearly be making our lives better in the future. Unless, of course, you're a bartender, then it's really bad news.